died in a hill disaster. It was a very moving performance. And what do you remember about the film? We were doing the scene at the end of the Hillsborough Memorial where it was sort of just as passed away, and myself as Anne came in the wheelchair, and I had an amazing experience with one of the friends, Stevie, and he was chatting to me and he said, you know, the last time I saw Anne, she got a cigarette out of a tin. She used to roll her own. He said it was a tin with a marijuana leaf on. I said, is it this tin? And Sarah Williams, Anne's daughter, had this tin from her ex-husband Steve, and said, give this to Maxine. She can put it in the pocket while she's filming. And I said, is it this tin? And then we both had a big old cry. It's such a privilege for people to let you into their lives. I feel very honoured I'm allowed to dip my toe into people's lives who've been through such terrible trauma. And I feel very blessed that these roles have come my way, and that the people who've been attached to them, friends and family, and the individuals themselves, have been so supportive of open and warm. It's time for a bit more music, Maxine. Your 7th choice today. What are you going for? A Whistling Woman by the Unplanks. Quite a few years ago, I write as well as acting, theatre and major, and I'd written a piece about the triple trauma couple and Lillian Barocca and the other 3 amazing women to get the sort of safety regulation that's changed on the shoulders. And I wrote this piece for Hill City Culture. And this is maybe one for it, but I wrote the lyrics to this, and I believe that the Unplanks have written the music to a song that I wrote the lyrics to, and they sing it. And I want to remember that I did create something, and I'm proud of it. Maxine peaked in 2019. He played Julia Lee, who wrote a memoir about her struggles to conceive. And,
Alexa, stop.
You've also been very open about your own experience.
Alexa, stop. Yeah, you aged well, Giovanni. You look no different. What are you doing, mate? All right. He was always pretty, but you were always handsome. I'll take that. He's still acting. I've done very little acting for quite some time, but I'm thinking about going back into it. Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. Well, you're going to need us. Unless you want to play Fred West.
No, I'm all good.
That's a Fred West haircut.
Yeah. It needs fixing,
Wait,
doesn't it?
we? Because he's acting at being a barber.
Yeah.
Fucking great actor. Who's hoping to be?
Who am I hoping to be, Lee?
Yeah.
Sit down.
Brilliant, man.
So you're getting married?
I am, man. Yeah.
So how are you going to go back into acting? What are you going to... I don't know. Did I still have equity cards?
Do they still exist?
Yeah, there's still the union, the equity. Yeah.
You still essential?
No, I don't think so.
That's not.
No, I mean, ideally, you want to get an agent if you want to do it, but yeah, I don't know.
So what have you been doing with your career then? I've heard about Peaky Blinders.
Yeah, man. I started my own theatre company and so I do a lot of directing, really, more so than acting.
When you do your own theatre company, don't let anyone fucking sweat in this chair. For that, or have hair on them. It's sacrosanct. I don't care how good the haircut is. This is the first thing. You've got to be comfortable. Now, straight away, we can see, can't we, Tom?
Yeah.
You've been suffering the idiot barber.
Yeah.
And what an idiot barber does is just basic. They don't give you anything more than that.
Yeah,
So
totally.
it's just like that. Is
Is
there a lot of
beer?
Yeah, I can have one.
Yeah. Australia or Styrofoam?
Styrofoam would be great. Nice.
what kind of wedding? How big?
A really small, man. Yeah.
Small kind of
Just like
Do
sort of.
it. Intimate, don't spend.
No, we're putting the money on travelling and having a good time away. So the length is not too bad. It needs just the Lego-ness taken out of it.
Yeah, it's a shame. Did you want it cut that short when you had it cut?
Do you know what?
What was your instructions? to the
I mean, because it is a shit haircut just down on my street, and I was like, do you know,
Bristol.
I was just like, let's just get it done 2 weeks beforehand, because then at least then, by the time I get to the wedding, it will be a kind of length I don't mind, but knowing that there's no real fucking styling done to it. Everything just done in a rush.
So you don't want a Peaky Blinders.
No.
You don't want to be that. So you want it to be classic.
Yeah, I kind of same level, just a little bit sort of thinned out and a little bit more kind of jaggedy, really, I guess. So
That's what we're going to do. We're going to break into it with the right tools. It will actually look longer.
Great.
When we finish with it, because it's kind of a
cake.
It's a cake. Cake. That's my favourite word. And you that's it. You know it's a cake.
Yeah.
Have you got any good barbers near you? You live in Bristol.
Yeah, there are. I mean, there are different hairdressers and stuff that I've used before, but I think I'm wearing a hat so fucking often. I'm just like, just cut it. And
What's your present work at the moment?
at the moment, I'm not working.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I mean, if you've got a theatre company, where do you act? Where do you?
So we did things like the Peaky Blinders stuff. That was all my theatre company, and we do different sort of festivals and stuff.
Is that still going, or does he want to go to America, or what's happening with that?
So the Peakies is that's all trying to get lifted off in America now. I mean, the last series was complete dog shite here. I think it's kind of they're going to make a movie that's going to come out.
Yeah. Will he be in it?
Yeah.
He will.
Yeah.
Lost her.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. That was tragic. Hey, thanks, brother. How's your apprentice doing?
I don't like to call him apprentice because he's
Okay.
far above that.
Okay, great.
He's my
Cheers.
Yeah,
So
cheers, gents.
Good to see you.
protege.
Yeah, great.
And now he's at college. I'm so pleased because then you can legitimise it and see other sources and stuff. And I was pretty sure that when he went there, he was going to be their star pupil, really. And that's how it's turned out because he's got so much experience.
Yeah.
Because when I was at college, it was slightly different. You had people that were also refreshing, so they were good hairdressers. But there was this one kid, and Mr. T loved him to bits. But his girlfriend was a hairdresser, so he came in with that sort of experience. So that's what Tom's taking to Sandra, really. And I think
She's been using me for some bits as well.
Yeah.
Right.
Asking me to help the other students and stuff.
Cool.
he's her bitch.
Fucking great, man.
Yeah. It's,
Yeah. It's wicked.
it suits me a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, your hair's looking good yourself. That's good.
A bit of a taily thing.
Yeah.
He wanted the sides shaved in. He's got infected by the which we think is very funny.
Yeah.
What would we do if someone wanted a mullet? How would our mullets look? And they would look like that, really. So it's kind of semi mohawk as well.
Yeah, I've always contemplated where my hair could handle doing a mohawky thing.
It's all about how old you are, what you're doing in your life. You know, to have the appropriate haircut for that. You don't want the wrong haircut
Yeah.
for the wrong thing you're doing or the wrong shape. Yeah. So that's something we were told to do at college. How would I do that? But you do. I'm glad you got all your hair. Fantastic.
Yeah, man, it will go completely grey before I lose any of it.
Brilliant. Well, yeah. What would you do, Tom, to this?
Oh, lots of texture. And I think I'd definitely take the sides and the back down. That's a bit blobby, isn't it?
Did you hear what he was saying?
Doesn't want to lose length.
Well, yeah. It was told him all the right jargon. He's not stupid.
No.
I would I wouldn't stick a comb on. I'd do all of this freehand with very chunky scissors,
Right.
points of the scissors, we've got a range of texturizing scissors from, I'll show you the chunkiest ones. Oh, these are chunky.
Oh, wow.
So they'll give you a really sexy chunkiness. Whereas if you go over to the original thinning scissors, I tend to then think of those as a classic thinning if you're using those. But that's where these were born from. Clever couple got together. They just thought of this, and they are wonderful. And it's just baffling how little they are used out in industry.
Yeah.
My thing is, top hairdressers will have them, use them, and know them, but the middle of the road.
Yeah, I have to say I've never seen them like that. Funky ones.
They should have these. Soften your hair up a little bit. Get the journey going.
How about you? Do you ever walk the boards anymore?
No. Well, I'm doing it here.
Yeah.
And I've got this now, so that's
Right, yeah.
That's the latest toy to
Play off of them.
Yeah, we're going to stage things and have different categories. And our hairdressing side of it, we're going to call snippets. So instead of doing a whole haircut, we'll say, we'll focus on a fringe or something, and deal with this area so that people can see that instead of bang, bang, that's the haircut. And that's how we get it done. Which to me is, what do you learn from that? You might learn how to do it with the style, but it's not how we're going to do it.
Are these scissors, or they just clipper it all over?
It's a scissor cut. I always ask for a scissor cut, then it grows so thick so quickly. So if they haven't done a good job texturizing it.
So you said thinning and
Yeah.
Well, you if you've not had this done before, it just makes it super sexy because it's chunky. I heard about your mother.
Yeah, man. That's,
Is she on the mend?
She's all right. Yeah,
There's
she's back
various
home now.
types of.
She's had to have the stent. I think, to be honest,
They've done a stent straight away.
Stent straight away, and they've got to do a second one as well on the other side. So, yeah. So to be honest, I think it will be a bit of a kick that she needs. To be honest, because
What's
she's been
going on
slow
then?
and sluggish. Slow and sluggish for a long time.
Is she not going to the quack and find out?
No, and not properly. So
this is why.
Yeah. So I think instantly she should get a bit more of a lease of life, and hopefully because she
How
was.
much am I?
She's in the mid-60s, but she's a highly stressed person. Always has been like really anxious constantly and over worries, and so it's a real lesson that life has got to be lighthearted wherever possible because it really does take its strain.
Wake up call for her.
I think so. Yeah, I mean she's always smoked, so I think the smoking is what will stop now.
She's still on the fags?
Yeah, she is. Yeah.
No, I didn't realise that. I thought she dropped that a while ago.
No, so I think, and she's not been. She doesn't go out much. During the pandemic and stuff. She hit depression really hard, and then
She live alone.
no, she does live with her cousin,
Mm-hmm.
who is also kind of going through dementia, and so she gets really worried about that. So yeah, I don't know, man. I'm hoping this will be just the fact that she'll be able to breathe a little bit easier. Like, hopefully.
Do you think she will give up smoking? Don't know.
At the moment, she's making all the right noises. You know, she doesn't want to go through. I mean, she was lucky.
Is there a history of heart disease?
No, not that I know of. No. Yeah.
So, how did it happen for her?
She was, she was driving, went into town,
yeah.
thing, and then started to feel really unwell. I was sort of saying, like, I'm just feeling.
While she was driving the car.
No, well, she sort of pulled up all day, and she went on for about another hour. She was thinking about driving home, but then it got really bad. She got real like pain behind her eyes and whatever. And Pete, her cousin, who's really close, said, "Well, let's go into the doctors." She went to the doctors and then collapsed in the doctors. But they were like, so she was lucky she didn't just try driving home.
That could have been nasty.
Yeah, man, it was. Yeah, and if it happened like this weekend or when I was away or something like that, it'd be a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, exactly.
So I managed to shoot straight up there.
So she's not going to the States.
No, she never was. No,
What's her connection with the state?
oh, just because that's where I'm going to get married.
Right, yeah, of course. Oh, yeah, not in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah.
Is this a package, or you just? How much of this you have to do yourself? Find the preacher.
Yeah,
or-
find in New Orleans there is a little chapel where you can do like sort of short and sweet package. And,
What's wrong with Memphis, huh?
well,
You've seen the Elvis film? It's like, no, I'm not
yeah,
going there. I'm doing my
no.
own thing.
No, New Orleans is because it's going to be Halloween over there as well, so they go big on that. And so the girls, my stepdaughters, would be well into it. Yeah, we do all that, and then
So you're having a fun holiday with it.
spending all the money on travel. Yeah, and then pat the girls back off. Tara's mum, she's
These your
coming.
stepchildren?
Yeah.
How old are they?
26 and 17.
Right.
Yeah.
Do they love you to bits?
Yeah, we got on really well. Yeah. We are all close, so that all works well. And then me and Tara go off to Mexico and honeymoon in Mexico. So.
Whereabouts in Mexico?
So it's cool because it's kind of northeast, I guess, but it's kind of on the Caribbean and stuff. So yeah,
Nice and tropical.
yeah, nice and tropical, but then with loads of culture, so you can do like Mayan ruins and do the pyramids, and then at the same time do snorkeling and crystal clear water, and so pretty idyllic. So
You're going to catch some lucha wrestling.
I've looked into it. There is a place. Yeah, it's just if I can
Excellent.
convince Tara that's what we're doing one day.
Excellent. That would be so cool.
Yeah.
All right, for the teaching side of things, Martin's had an idiot hairdresser, like most hairdressers out there are idiots because they don't do enough. It was just a basic cut, so all the hair was cut to one length
I know.
to
I hate
create a
that.
nasty shape that was not beautiful. And you're too beautiful not to have beautiful
Yeah,
hair.
man. I'm just gonna make a journey down here from now on.
So at the moment, call him up.
Yeah.
We're just using the very chunky scissors to give it depth. And from what Martin said before, he doesn't want to lose any length, which he won't, because all the length here will stay.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just making shorter hair within it.
Yeah.
And because it won't look so blobby, it will look longer, because when it's dense, it looks short and fat and ugly.
Yeah.
So now with depth, it will look much longer.
Yeah, totally.
Especially when you sort of start doing some more on the sides, and I haven't attacked to the top yet. But it's just basically, these are the tools.
Man,
And-
yeah.
And for myself, I'm very freehand because it's the way I am.
Yeah.
So other hairdressers might put it over their fingers and waste their time.
Yeah.
But this is the way I do it. So just get stuck in.
Yeah, great. You always used to cut it with just a razor blade.
Well, yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you and the razor cuts.
Yeah. Yeah, always a best haircut, man.
Now, and as we can see,
You can't look like shit at your wedding, can you?
No,
You've
no.
got to have badass hair.
I mean, I will be wearing a hat, but then,
Not all
but
the time.
not all the
What
time.
hat?
Bowler, I always wear a bowler hat.
You're a bowler hat. That's
Yeah.
you made the bowler hat
Yeah,
yours, have you?
Yeah.
Is it an old one? Is it a new
No,
one?
no, it's kind of a mix of both. they call it a bowler hat, but it's not quite the real like sort of short thing. It's quite a big thing. It looks quite cowboy-y, but in a bowler shape. Yeah, I've been mine for years. That kind
That's
of
your hat.
yeah.
I can imagine that.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
picture's going to show me in a minute.
Yeah, I'm on
Okay. Now, everyone has a growth pattern, and Martin's growth pattern has got a beautiful cowlick here,
Mm-hmm.
and an inferior haircut hides that. This is going to come to the fore. Your cowlick. It's going to be long. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be the feature that it should be.
Great. You know, you ask these barbers to make it choppy, and then they just cut it all the same length. You know, it's like,
All
what
they
bit,
know how to do.
which bit of choppy don't you understand?
You shouldn't have to ask that. Anyone who sees your hair that's any good is going to have to thin it out in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
And I suppose because we formed our look and our brand, this is what we do.
Yeah.
We will, you know. I know that if I'm looking at someone's hair, Tom sees it in the same way.
Yeah.
Don't you? You know,
Exactly.
he sees it.
Yeah.
And this is the great thing about him, Tom. I've had other hairdressers here, and they come pre-trained. So you can't,
Right.
that's what they do. You just let them do that. But Tom's come here wanting to steal my shit. Yeah. And
That's all I do now. I don't look at people's faces anymore. I look at their hair.
Yeah, right.
You've got that disease going
Yeah.
on there. Yeah.
It's really difficult to look people in the eye. I'm always looking at their hair.
It's kind of like when a bad haircut goes, mate.
Yeah.
We go and have a look at it. Yeah. It's a skin fade.
I end up pressed up against the window.
How many days are you in here then, Tom?
I come in on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Sometimes Sundays, but
Yeah.
when my course is done, I'll be in here on my own on Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
He's an idiot because he don't get paid for this.
Well,
Well, he should be paying me, really, but so it's a two-way thing. I don't have to pay him. He doesn't get paid, but he's learning from the best. It's the brand you want.
Yeah, it's giving you the right motivation and keep going on it, and like,
Yeah, it's giving me purpose.
yeah, great.
So seriously, it's kind of like I would be looking out for great haircuts. If I saw some new people sit in this chair, it's not a great haircut. But if they had a great haircut, I'd say, "Oh, who's done that?" I'd be bouncing all over the place.
Yeah,
I want to know who it was, who they were. Give them my compliments. You should go back there. But
Yeah.
there's so much. I don't know. I don't know. In your trades, there's so much about acting.
Yeah, yeah,
Isn't
totally.
it? Oh,
Yeah,
God, keep your hands still. What are you doing there?
Yeah, totally.
Stuff, yeah. The last time I saw him was in Mice and Men.
Oh, fucking hell, that's some time ago, eh?
Wasn't that a fantastic set?
Yeah,
Do you know-
yeah. Real trees.
You were George.
Yeah.
What's the other guy's name?
Oh, I can't
Hey,
remember the
Lenny,
Lenny.
Lenny,
Yeah,
Lenny.
yeah.
I wanted to play Lenny.
Yeah.
But I know I'm going to be too small for this bit.
Yeah.
Philip phoned me out and he invited me to play Candy. The guy who played Candy was fantastic.
Right, yeah.
So I typecast as the old git. And so I went along to see it. And actually, he sent me the script and I read it to my daughter. She tells me off because we were both in tears at the end. Fucking crying.
Yeah.
Why did you do and stuff? And the guy who played Lenny was the right size.
Yeah.
I think he made it his own. He didn't do it from the book and the script.
Yeah, I know.
And
what you mean.
I couldn't watch the second half. I had to,
Oh, really?
I couldn't.
Right, yeah.
I couldn't. I was, playing Lenny as per script was how I see him. It's like
Yeah.
someone gave me a DVD of the John Malkovich one, and I thought,
Right.
I
I never watched it.
No, I didn't watch because I saw the first one, and that's the one I grew up with and cried my eyes out as a kid. And of course, that was Burgess Meredith playing.
Yeah.
Couldn't believe it. The Penguin
Mhm.
played your part. Fantastic. Okay, it's starting to come alive.
Yeah, man.
Right, okay. We break it into this a bit more. It's funny because the way I work is I kind of work with a sculptor's approach.
Mhm.
I carve into it. But the bad haircuts that are coming out are sculptured in a bad way.
Yeah.
As real sculpture.
Yeah. God, just loads more texture to it, huh?
it's looking like it's been loved.
Yeah, yeah,
Instead
yeah.
of just, you know,
I'm going to
the
change.
production
I'm going to
line,
change
look
for
haircut.
the fringe part with something that's less aggressive. I usually do, unless I'm actually meaning to. Because these buggers can take out a lot of hair.
Right, yeah.
Now, styling products. What's in your armory?
When it's shorter, I don't mind using sort of the kind of dust stuff because I find that has quite good control.
Yeah, it does have a lot of. It's like builder's dust.
Yeah.
It grabs to the hair in the same.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I worry about
Yeah.
breathing the shit in though, to be honest. When I'm trying to, I'm like, fucking,
Yeah.
what is this? It's like asbestos later down the line. But
Tom's going to put some product in a minute. One of our favourite ones in there. Great. Now, I would say we need to cut this a bit shorter here.
Yeah.
It's too fat.
yeah, agreed.
And
Especially
then
under the hat.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Although, but that's going to be longer. That's going to be long at the back. And all this.
Totally that.
But
Yeah.
once we do that, and
Agreed, yeah.
and for this, I shall be using clippers over the comb, which I tend to think of it as being tailored, as opposed to putting a comb on the clippers.
Okay.
And the difference is, if we use a comb, they can be very, very useful because it's mechanical. It can give you the same depth you can. When I use an ordinary comb, it will be more like it's tailored, like a tailored suit, because you'll see that the hand finish will come through it. It's subtly different, but it's well worth it.
Sweet.
And you're going to keep the facial stubble.
Yeah, I think so.
This is the saying at the moment: only old men shave.
Right.
Some kind of facial hair is so prevalent now. It's
Yeah.
gone the other way around. If someone shaves, it makes them look older
I know what you
because
mean.
they're out of the loop.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying you can't do it, but
No,
you're
I always
professional
need
in the army,
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's the thing to be doing now. Although I said I was going to do this over the coat, but prior to that, on here I'm going to use a 1. Not that I can't do it any other way, but. Where do you live in Bristol?
Fishponds Road. So
Oh, right.
yeah.
That's where I did hairdressing in Fishponds. There
Oh,
used
right.
to be. It's probably a housing estate. There was a skill centre there.
Right.
It
Okay.
would have been a massive. Yeah,
Yeah, it's alright, man. It's nice. I like Bristol.
Bristol's like 100 little towns in all the different
Yeah,
areas.
totally.
It's kind of What other areas do you like in Bristol? Do you do the Arnold Feeney and the watershed? Do you ever use that bit? Or Park Street? You got the.
I mean, I guess if we're really going out, it would be sort of Gloucester Road or that kind of end.
I think of Gloucester Road being food, but is it more than just food? Now?
Well, it is good for food. There's all
yeah.
independents there, but
Wow, it's got good pubs.
yeah, it's got a couple of good pubs down there, and then God, what's the road just before it? I can't think of that.
In the mirror, Lee Catters. Is that still there? Do you know that
No.
Italian delicatessen? Oh, what's the name of the place? It's an area of Bristol, tacked on to St Paul's. When I was
St Warburg's.
almost come further on up the road, you've got St Werburgh, so you've got the other area that's a bit kind of more hippie-like.
Yeah. That's what the name of what I was trying to. Why can't I think of what that is?
And they've got a
yeah,
few little shops.
Yeah, go there a lot, and that's got. Yeah, that's
Restaurants.
quite
Had
happening. Yeah, loads of that kind of going on, and quite a lot of my different friends have different venues and stuff around the place. So I'm always, the music scene's always good. The live entertainment. A friend of mine that runs a circus, they've got the tunnels underneath
Temple Mead Station.
Really? A circus?
Yeah, Invisible Circus. So they
What
do
sort
like
of
a lot of like kind of like cabaret and immersive kind of circuit. So a kind of blend of kind of modern performance with sort of circus skills chucked in. So they're kind of cabaret nights and different parties down in the tunnels.
What's the name of their circus?
In the Invisible Circus.
Okay, right. Because it's not really a circus. This is a middle chunky pair here, and I think we'll try and put some chunky texture around there for detail.
Yeah, fair play. Yeah, most barbers would just have one pair of scissors, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Finish it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I do give myself the luxury of more, but there's still a lot you could do with lesser scissors.
Yeah.
Or a different tool. It's like a good haircut. The thing that makes it dangerous and sexy are these little details you can throw in that are away from the norm, away from basic. Basic is just not good enough, especially these days. Like, you buy your jeans now, and they're cut better and they're pre-distressed and stuff in the world. So haircuts should be the same.
Do you still use the razor blades?
Oh God, yeah. Always, razor cuts, but because your hair is so short, it's
totally.
When you've got the luxury of long hair, I will use and the other thing Tom's ignited in me is to do the cutthroat razor shave.
Great.
With real cutthroat razors. So
And they are lush as well. We've got some good razors.
All right, you get many people taking that up?
We don't advertise it.
Right. Oh, sexy. It's nice.
Whereas everyone else
Nice.
uses a shave head.
Blade.
Yeah.
But the feel, they are
Oh,
gorgeous.
yeah. It's an experience, isn't it?
I've stayed away from because I've always talked me out stuff. I won't be able to sharpen it or make it grow. So that's the latest quest. So you're gonna have to bring me back from America 3-inch stone. That's the cost. Doesn't matter if you don't, but you just got to say, yeah, I will. And if the universe makes it happen,
Yeah, totally, man. If I see,
Then-
if I see it, I'll grab it.
and if they say, well, what's the stone for? And you say, for sharpen a cutthroat razor, and then go from there. And you'll bring back the wrong stone. I'll try not to tell you, but it's not really within my plan. The amount of abuse I give him.
I bet. I can well imagine.
For the first time in 3 years, he told me to fuck off today. What was you just
I
playing
told
with
you to
me?
get the fuck out of the way.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of, they all feel fucking sorry for him and I'm a nasty monster.
That's how you play it.
Yeah, that's how I've always had it though. Everyone always fucking gravitates towards me and goes, "Oh, isn't he sweet? He's nice. He doesn't say anything back." And yeah,
Oh, you mean it's refreshing for me to call you a shit?
no, I don't get off.
No.
I'm a popular guy.
Yeah, that's right.
People know me.
What should I do next?
I like it.
I think here, maybe. Oh, that's so much better.
It is so much
Now, with the
better.
texture, Marty, it's not all one length now, right? It's thrown around a bit to make it sexy. So it looks better, it will style better, and it will last longer.
Great.
Your hair's so thick, you've got to do this because if you leave it, it's going to get thicker and it's not ever going to get any better. Whereas you'll have more use out of this. And
when we put some product in it, it's going to look wicked.
I'm showing you now because I'm running my fingers through it. It's allowing shadow, highlight, texture. When your hair is really this thick, you really need to get bits. You listening? You need to have bits standing out because it tricks the eye. Because when it's dense like that, the eye sees dense. When you do that to the eye opens up. It just it's like looking through lace. Those little bits standing out are so important to the look. And one of the things you could do with the style is Keep the top going. Don't have anything done to that. That will last, but just have the sides redone. I often say to people, look, if you can't get back to me, soldiers, you all over this stuff. I say, look, when you have your haircut next time, just get them to do the sides. Don't let them touch the top, because they will cut out all of that wonderful
totally.
texture that's in there. So that's the other thing. But when he's fully trained, he'll have his mobile service. He'll come to you.
Totally.
Anytime you want a haircut, man, just give me a shout.
Yeah.
We'll make it happen.
Yeah.
But you fucking mentioned me and realise you're only as good as you are because of me.
Yeah, everyone knows this.
No, they fucking don't. I mean,
They don't need me to remind them. You
Look,
keep banging
yeah, well,
about it.
this is the thing. I got to bloody talk myself up all the time. It'd be nice if someone just talked me up and massaged my ego a bit, because I know I'm brilliant, but it's nice to be told, isn't it?
Yeah. Sure, man.
Brad Pitt says, "What do you think of that scene? Do you think I'm great?" Well, you have your own yes men, don't you, when you're that big? I'm guessing you've got a little device for your beard.
Yeah.
Right, well, one of the things, tell them what we recommend you don't do on a beard. Oh, a short beard.
On a short beard.
Well, no, on any beard, really. We don't want it to look.
Yeah, we don't want straight lines.
Right.
It can't look like a fucking
People
strap.
razoring that off, and then you've got a straight line. It just.
Oh, no.
So stubble.
Fucking hate
Cut it short, but leave some stubble. I mean, we will allow to sort of, you can take some out of there, but no hard lines. They're nasty.
No, agreed. Yeah.
Have you grown your beard any bigger?
Yeah, plenty of times. Yeah.
This is about the shortest I've seen it.
I've only just shaved it today. Just quickly, just run over.
I think this will look great for the wedding.
Yeah,
the hair texturized.
Mhm.
It's kind of like in a way, it's a classic short back and sides with sexiness.
Yeah.
But not mega short. And what we can do the back with some texture as well. I don't always do this. Normally, if we were doing a back texture on top, we'd stick a comb on and it'd be all one length. But give it texture around there as well. I fucking did that.
It's fucking wicked.
Give it some more. You've got a lovely cowlick on the front, and quite often, if you've got a cowlick on the front, you have strong movement at the back.
Okay.
So your tail is here and it's central. Idiot barber might put a square neck on it, but what we do is I break into the point, so it looks more attractive. Do you think that looks more attractive than a point?
Yeah.
Yeah, but a point is better than a squared line.
Yeah.
So
Martin could grow quite a big tail if he wanted to.
Yeah.
If he was
Yeah,
inclined.
totally.
So what we're doing around here is you kind of look at what nature's giving you as your growth pattern and balance it. Sometimes people have their point on one side and they have a big sweep. Yours is quite uniform.
Yeah.
Both sides of your hair grow into the middle. But part of what we do is improving on nature, using nature. Let's say a Lego haircut has got nothing to do with nature. So we've got bits poking out here, bits poking out there. Actually, there's quite a few disconnected, thrown out pieces.
Right.
By design.
Great. Yeah.
Okay? We don't often show people the back with an eye, so I might give you the luxury of that. And the other thing is you can lead the eye around. You've got big features. Right. So we want to make you more narrow.
Yeah.
More. Sometimes people are very thin and 2 points, and you want to bring the eye down.
Yeah.
So with you, we want to bring it up. So I'm just going to take some more off this area here. Bring it up.
Yeah,
But
great.
it's texturized in a nice way.
So glad you didn't go and get married looking like you were when you walked in.
Well, you know what I mean? I just knew I'd be wearing a hat at the time, so I didn't. I was like,
No, but you know your shit underneath the hat.
yeah,
There's
yeah,
no
yeah,
way to
yeah,
start
yeah.
a marriage
No.
because it's not-
And also just.
Why didn't you bring the hat today? I mean, have you got just the one hat or many hats?
I'm only rocking the one at the moment. This is my car.
Black.
Brown.
So, why don't you?
Why? I don't know. We just Tara and the stepdaughters, and
Yeah.
I'm definitely, you know what I mean? I kind of want to make it
It's a family thing.
a family thing. So that's what it's always about. So, like the ring I've brought, it's gold ring engraved with both stepdaughters and Tara's fingerprints all around it, and that's kind of what it really means to me. It's about committing as a whole to sort of say with everything that's gone on in their lives, you know, I'm definitely here and solid, and you know,
What's the father? You're on camera.
two different fathers. One not on the scene and got, and the other one all right, lives in Bournemouth and sees Mina every other week.
They're not. How long have you been together?
We've been together about 6 years.
Get out of the way. Stalking. You're not fucking important today.
Not important any fucking day.
You're fucking right, Ben. Get out of my aura. Get out of my. I haven't finished fucking cutting here, and you fucking want to. What do you want to do? Take him down the purple wall? Fucking sit down. Now, sit down. Sit down. Or we'll be doing some Spanish wrestling here, and I fucking wouldn't put the money on you, mate. Listen, I'll have a lot of fucking money on myself. I know in a fight I couldn't throw a punch very well. But if I fucking grab hold of you,
Right.
fucking you'll know. I'll tell you like the incident. I'm at school, walking down the corridor, and this guy bumps into me. What the fuck's going on there? I thought, okay. I get him in a headlock, and I take him over to the wall. I said, "Are you going to quit?" And he, fortunately, said, "Yeah," because I was going to ram his head into the wall. And he, yeah. I don't know what that was about. And this guy said, "Oh, great fight." He said, "Great fight." Lost that technique, mate. You weigh less than a bloody rabbit, you do. But a rabbit could thump me and scratch me. I don't know what you could do. You bite?
Yeah, I'm a biter.
You fucking bite, do you? Oh, I'll stick my fucking elbow down. It's a fucking experience coming in, isn't it?
Yeah, oh mate, always
Not
been.
just-
Yeah, that's why I sent Tom in here originally to say, man, this is where you got to get your hair
You
cut.
did, didn't you? You brought me this little bastard. Right, so when I really get fucking upset, I'll be fucking phoning you up in future. You inflicted this man on me. Right. I have to say, when we were at the Food Drama Club and Philip de Gamble, he could put on a show.
Yeah, man.
Every aspect of what he did. I feel that without doing it professionally, I've done it with the best.
Yeah, yeah, and that's so definitely, man.
The
like,
best.
yeah.
Is he still directing?
I've no idea, do you know. I've kind of been out of the loop since of Mice and Men, I guess.
How did you end up in Bristol? Was that
Just because the company that I was the theatrical director for a festival called Boomtown,
yeah.
which is Bristol based. So for the first few years, I was kind of going between London and Bristol.
Did you find them or did they find you?
A bit of both, really. I'd always gone as a customer in the first couple of years, and then
What do you mean as a
punter.
Yeah.
And then my theatre when we came out of drama school, we were so pissed. Me and a few mates were just kind of like, how do we get in the festivals for free?
You went to drama school. I've forgotten her name. What's her name? Was it? You went with the dark-haired girl? Did you? Or was, am I thinking someone else?
Oh, Amy. Yeah.
Amy,
when I was yeah.
Where did you study?
I went to Oxford School of Drama. She went to East 15 in London.
Is she in the circuit?
She's doing little bits, not as much anymore.
I suppose you need the right break, You really have got to want
You
it.
got to really stick at it for
and make it someday.
Yeah. A lot dropped by the wayside after a couple of years. Just
What
because they
about-
need money, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
of
just
course.
really-
What's it been like in the area you've gone into that you've been able to make some money?
I've been constant.
How did they make their money from doing shows?
Yeah. And so I do a lot of like immersive theatre. So I started off giving people their own funerals.
Their own what?
Funerals. So like festivals, you walk by and you see it's your funeral. You book a funeral, and we've built a church, a morgue, a graveyard.
You would enact a funeral.
Yeah, and people would come in and they would
Oh.
the deceased would get taken by death, taken into the morgue. They'd have the
Can-
embalming experience.
Can you do me?
Yeah, do it. And it basically then you, it's like a 40-minute show. You end up roasting them. Their mates do eulogies. You sing stupid songs. And then you put them in a 6-foot grave, leave them in their own grave. And
Is this similar to I've seen there's a film with Michael Caine where there was a fashion for people to do their own funerals before they died?
it's
Is
that kind of thing.
Is
Yeah,
it similar to that?
yeah.
People want to know what it's like and have their
Yeah,
friends come along.
man. And
What are they
each
going to
one's
say?
like-
Is it, yeah,
Yeah.
you did a lot of that.
Yeah, so that's how we started. That's how my theatre company started.
How much is that? Who
That-
pays for that?
The festival books us, so we get commissioned. They like go, you don't earn much
But-
money out of that,
but
but we
who-
build
who-
a career off of that.
But who decides whose funeral you're going to do?
Well, people come, they book it, so people walk by. Most people will go, "Oh, why the fuck would you want to do that?" But there's always one in a group that go, "I'd love to do my own funeral."
Well, like me.
Yeah, and then you come, and then you meet a consultation. We take down some details.
Yeah, but look, if I'm in the 6-foot hole and he's pissing in it, can you stop him?
Yeah.
Or I've got to take it.
No, we would stop that if someone was pissing into your
I
grave.
think that's funny. Could I have an umbrella?
Yeah. Well, you've got a coffin lid on, so you'd be all right, man.
Right. Okay. Right. What I'm showing you here, Martin,
Yeah.
is when you've got a short beard, you need underneath this jawline it to be shorter,
Okay.
or that's just real simple. Because once you get a longer beard and that starts hanging down there, you don't see the jawline, and it's terrible.
Yeah.
So it makes the beard makes the beard look good around the jawline. So what I'm saying is does your device have separate cones, or does it have a cam cone?
It's got separate cut. I've
Good.
only got
Good. So do your comb here, but make sure the comb underneath here,
It's thinner. Yeah.
is 1 or 2 down
Yeah.
from it. And the way you do it is you kind of bring it, and then you don't turn into the jaw because you'll start cutting the length there. You bring it out.
Yeah.
And that way, and you'll just improve the look of the beard so much. It just looks so much more tailored.
Yeah, great.
But I do have to say, your hair is very thick,
Mhm.
and it was so badly
Yeah.
unattended by just
Yeah.
ineptness. The thing about these bad haircuts is technically they're sound, but artistically and anything else,
Yeah.
they're not sound. at all.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm alright if I go to a hairdresser's, but there's these fucking just street barbers that only really know how to do short back and sides or
Whether you know to do
Yeah.
a basic haircut.
yeah.
Okay.
Great.
Right now, we've gone in with the chunky scissors, right? I've gone in extra more here.
Yeah.
To sort of bring that out. And now that looks really long and you can pull that down. When's the wedding?
Thursday.
Wow, okay. It doesn't need to be any longer than this. It just
No,
looks,
no.
It
Yeah,
looks
great.
great now. Whereas it
Great.
before now. Other than powder, have you got anything else?
Sometimes I use just, I guess, one of those kind of like clays,
Yeah, okay.
like
Okay.
a VO5 clay type thing.
Okay. Right.
Um,
I'm going to let Tom tell you about this product and how he's doing it.
This is like a gel wax.
okay, yeah.
It's not going to set like gel. It's
Yeah.
going to be more like a wax, but it's going to have shine. Really going to highlight everything that Giovanni's put in.
Now, Marty, what shine does is it's great. You'll get an extra tone of colour. So you get another colour within your hair
Yeah.
for free. It's like wetting your hair, but water dries. So where the product goes, it's going to be
Yeah.
darker and shiny. And shiny's always good. Unless shine looks like you're a greasy hobo, shine is always good.
Yeah, I've always moved away from it to try and just keep it looking natural looking. But okay.
Now,
Especially now that you've got the salt and pepper going on.
Yeah.
gorgeous. That really is nice. So what we've done is we've brought out your wonderful growth pattern, your cowlick. It's just sensational.
Yeah.
And now, don't be tempted to pat that down. Let it stick out. That is part of the look.
Okay.
The texture.
Yeah, great.
If you look at any fashion pictures, 9 times out of 10 or more, they'll have these little. It's a little trick.
Yeah. Yeah, much more going on. It's much better.
Now, okay. Let me just show you something. Although it's there normally. What I say to guys is, if you want the strongest look there is, slick your hair back.
Yeah.
And the reason that looks really strong is because you're showing your natural hairline. I don't know why that is. Girls shouldn't do that. It's just so.
Yeah, I normally do go up with it at the front.
I was going to have to say, I don't like it swept back on you.
Right.
It's not often that I've said that. I like
okay.
that bit pulled down.
Okay.
Come back and pull that back down. That's your work. No, he did bring something to the table. There's something else that I've forgotten about. But when I put product in like this, I dab it into the hair. So what I'm doing is I'm making it so you have more texture in different places, and some places you don't. So this shine and the darkness is contrasted.
Yeah.
If you put it all over, it's a different kind of look. It's all, you've made your hair all darker. That's a slip back look. But I don't know where Tom got this from. He must have watched me do it. Don't fucking lie to me. You didn't make that
I
up.
fucking made it up myself.
No, you never. Go on, tell him.
Like say, you just coat your fingers with the product and get it all in between, and then you just run your fingers really hard against the shelf. And then that coats all the root, and so that's what gives it lift. So once it's all up in the air like that, you can just start teasing bits forward, and that's where all the
So what that's
highlighted.
doing is, by dropping it on the roots, it gives it lift. When a haircut is first cut, if you expand it, it looks so much nicer.
Mhm.
When it's too long, but that's not going to be a problem with you. Anyway, but and he reckons he made that up. You must have saw Nicky Clark doing it.
No,
You didn't make that up.
it wasn't
That's
a
too
special
clever.
product.
You're not clever enough. You just got lucky, I think. Bastard. How do you know coating the roots? Where did you get that from?
It just made sense to me. If I want lift, then I coat the roots.
Wait a minute. Was this when you were with me?
That was before.
Bastard, before. You took all that time to tell me?
It was with your haircuts though that I was styling my own hair that way.
Ah, there you go. You pulled that back quite nicely.
Is he massaging my hair?
Yeah, it was though a little bit. Like,
I'm not stupid.
Actually, you're not. You're just fucking inept at times. Oh, the amount of time I've told him, someone's sweating, dab their forehead. If you cut hair and it falls on their face, wipe it off time and time again. I had to do it today, didn't I? Don't you see it? Don't you? Yeah?
I'm paying attention to the hair.
Well, that's not enough. Pay attention to them. Attention to detail is every detail. It's the small details that make a difference. You do more fucking dusting in here because I'm doing all of it. Be my bitch a bit more.
More?
Yeah, like brushing up and stuff and washing up my stuff. Fucking step down, son.
I love it.
Marty, you look brilliant.
No, I really like
I'm
it.
so
No,
good.
it's the best haircut I've done in ages.
So there's some little bits sort of sticking out
Yeah,
around there. You can pat them down if you want, but even when they're patted down, you've got texture. We need depth, we need shadow, we need light and shade.
It's exactly what I wanted, Giovanni, mate. Great.
I'm so pleased. Actually, I was nervous about you coming in.
Oh, mate.
Yeah, I was, wasn't I? Yeah.
I don't know why.
I don't know.
No, I like that. I really, really like it. I was just going to say that's one of my favourite features of the haircut.
mean, I've got to leave that because you like it.
Yeah.
I won't sleep tonight. I'll break into a sweat. Thursday. Oh, he's got that crown that you made me leave.
I'll get fucking text messages at 5 in the morning, don't I?
Great, mate. Great.
So, what is the venue for your wedding?
It's a small little chapel in the French Quarter in New Orleans. Yeah, nice little southern affair.
So you're gonna go for that, all that music and
Yeah, man, that's what it's for, man. Yeah. Got Stand By Me playing us as we go down.
and you can organise all that.
Yeah. That's all booked in, ready. I just got to get the marriage license next week when I get there. That's it, really. Turn up on the day.
You do that this end. It's an English marriage license.
No, I get the marriage license over there. So to be able to get married in their state, so you just take your birth.
Do you have to do something when you get back as well to make it official?
No. That'd be legally bound and good.
I think your reason for getting married is so good. You're such a nice person.
Oh,
And I thought you were an idiot like him. You have fucking inflicted on him.
Mate, well, I've passed him on, mate. You're doing a good job, man. You've set him on his way. Kids.
Yeah. I kind of like, for a long time, I was worried about his drinking.
Right, yeah.
I was thinking, is he a fucking alcoholic? I'm not worrying about that.
Okay.
What am I worried about now? I'll find something.
Your own mental health.
My own mental health. I don't think there's anything to worry about there.
I beg to differ.
As long as I can come here and shout at you.
Yeah. This is your therapy.
Not just shouting at my customers. I shout at them too. But it's comedy show. But the problem is,
They don't know it.
that's right. Exactly.
He's the only one enjoying it.
I'm too good with the straight face. I don't know that. Maybe you can help me out with that. I'll shout some. Could you?
Well,
So I'm
maybe
joking.
throw in the
Wink.
occasional wink.
Yeah, come over and wink. Tell me to wink.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome, man.
So, what are you wearing?
I've got a burgundy suit, two-piece.
Excellent. How long you had that? Is
Uh,
that new?
no, I was going to go new, but actually I was like, I couldn't find anything that was better. So I was like, actually, I like that. Burgundy, white shirt, burgundy, kind of the arm braces, red tie.
A tie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tie, gold pocket watch, gold.
So it's got a nice
tie.
waist jacket to take the pocket.
Yeah,
watch.
yeah.
Where'd you get it from?
I got that in Bristol. Yeah.
Is it modern? Old?
It's actually it's a bit modern. It doesn't look modern, but it is modern. It's it's not a vintage. And then gold and tie clip. And then I've got obviously my bowler hat, and there will be a pocket square.
What's the colour is that?
That will be. It's got like a red and gold pattern in it,
Mm-hmm.
and then over the top is like a kimono.
Like a cape.
A bit like, I guess, like a vintage dressing gown, but like a paisley gold and red.
What
Like
you
a
need?
smoking jacket.
Like a smoking jacket, but lightweight one, so not like my quilted,
Not quilted,
quilted.
You need him to be taking that off. Who's going to be? Who's going to be a bitch?
It's going to be, there's only a couple of us there, so it's all just fucking low key.
You'll take it off yourself.
I'm going to keep it on most of the fucking time, man, because then I'll just head out into New Orleans and have a fucking dance.
Do you think he shouldn't be wearing the hat? He should be carrying the hat.
Yeah, carrying the hat is a nice one.
Yeah.
I'll contemplate that. I'll see that on the day.
The thing is, being in New Orleans, you almost want a top hat with like some fucking skulls around it. instead of
Fuck off.
No, I've always been a bowler hat because that's my second skin. Do you know what I mean? And then,
I don't know. Can you carry it? I think you should do a bit of both.
Get a
You
skull,
can-
get a
you-
smoking
I've got a hair
skull.
now.
You can lift it on and off. Yeah.
Get a smoking skull, put your hat on your smoking skull. Got all that voodoo shit down there. Haven't they?
Yeah, totally.
I like. Oh, I can't say this word. I like little people.
Right.
Are they in the Invisible Circus?
They don't have any little people in the Invisible
Why
Circus.
not?
I don't know.
Could I come on my knees and be a little?
Yeah, mate. If you think you can pull off a little person, I'll get your foot in the door. Yeah.
I don't know if I do. But yeah, that's what you should have. You should put a folder on his head.
I should have a little,
Like,
little person just to be down there. That's the right height.
Can you get what's his name? Will he cost a lot? Game of Thrones.
Oh, what, that one? Yeah, he's quite expensive. You want to go to what's the fucking Ewok one?
Not the English one.
Yeah, the English one. His career's dying down again. He's suddenly on the cheap. So
If you don't let him speak,
Warren Davis,
don't
that's
let him
it.
speak.
That's it. You know, just do a quick willow routine.
We didn't get his name. What's his name?
The other one, Dinklage.
Have you seen it's called Station Agent?
No.
Oh, it's a great art house film.
Okay.
He everything about small people is in that
Right.
one go, and it's a tremendous film, tremendous. And it's the Station Agent. You get a chance to watch it. It's fabulous. Stand on the mouse.
Stand on the mouse, yeah. Oh, it was always the finish off. I remember this.
I'm not sure if I was doing that.
You were like, haircut always looks different once you stand up.
Really? I was
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
it. How long ago was
That was a long time ago, man.
15 years.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought I've only been doing this 5 minutes.
Didn't have the mouse then,
Didn't have a
but
mouse.
you'd always make me stand up and finish off. Yeah.
Well, it's after all these years developing the way to do things.
What do I owe you for that, mate?
I told you, if you come across a 3-inch stone in America,
So it's a 3-inch shaving stone.
Wide,
3-inch stone.
wide.
3-inch wide.
for a razor.
Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely going to keep a lookout for that. That's a nice top.
That's all right, isn't it? Car booty.
We only allow slouches.
Slouching, okay.
That's what old people wear.
How
I don't want
old?
people thinking you're old. What's you coming here? It's because you look young. I suppose you look young too.
I don't know, man.
Not as
I don't
young
know,
as
not
him.
as it, man. There was a stage when I didn't look like I was fucking ages, and then all of a sudden it just fucking.
It's only the salt and pepper, and it looks good. It's distinguished. With a good haircut, it looks good.
Yeah, totally. No, it never worries me going grey, man. Like, but I've never lost naturally a head of hair, man. Like, never come.
Look,
come out of the shower.
Marty. Yeah, you will shed hair. But if you were going to lose your hair, it'd be showing signs of it, and you're not showing any signs. So you're not. I mean, as you get really old, it might thin out.
Yeah.
But there's no way.
What was your mum's dad like? He must have had
He
a
had
good head of hair.
fairly thick hair, but
Yeah.
Dad's always had such thick hair, right? Until when
You get your
recently,
you
yeah.
get
They
your
say
hair
look on
from
your
your
mother's
mother's
side.
Oh,
side.
is it?
Yeah, so it's
You would have thought it was my dad's.
your mother's father.
You very far away?
Yeah, the first car park you come
Oh,
to when you
yeah.
drive in. Yeah.
I want to see this hair. I'll walk you to
Yeah,
the
yeah,
car.
yeah.
Are you going to get your train?
I don't know when my next train is. I haven't bothered looking because I don't know how long we'd be. So I can be for a little while yet. Are we going to go and have a beer?
I've got time for a beer, and then I've got to get back to Bristol. Yeah.
Well,
Where are you going to go next door for a beer?
I don't know. It's going to be shutting at 4. We might have to go to Horse and Green.
Where's the Horse and Groom?
What about the Angel?
I've got 2 hours on the car though. I might get $30 in the car. They won't do anything about it.
I don't think they'll be around.
No, I wouldn't have thought so either.
Go stand on the X.
Is this the same thing but in the light now?
That's right.
So pleased to see you. Yeah, me too, mate. Me too.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, really love seeing you. But when I rung up and you answered the phone, Tom, my friend Tom, you said hello. And I was like, I didn't know cheap. So I was a bit like, yeah, man, yeah. You've been all over it. Great to see you. And I was like, yeah. Foxes, yeah, who is this? Yeah. The 20 years on you, mate. 20 years. Mate, I'll be down again, definitely. It's well worth the chat. I'll send you the key. Yeah. How many times will they do it when we're visiting? Excuse just get you come visit me for instance. What I want to say is fine to sell better. No, it's literally because it's 2 doors down from your house, and sometimes just when I get mega visits, fuck man, this is like the shit haircut's better than the cake. Like now, you can imagine when I get really big, it's like, oh my god, I can't. Yeah. But that's just always shit, I think. Again. Yeah.
Do you want to go to the car? Because I think that's time to 5 to
So it's finished at 4, and like I said, if we're going to change the paper, I'm always wearing good.